Everyone, welcome back to your favorite channel. Hope you all are doing great. In today's video, we are going to learn about something interesting about flow. Actually, in flow, we don't have the rollback option, so we are going to use do until the following. Okay, and by a simple example, we will understand how to use these things. Okay. So without wasting much time, let's start the session here. So our requirement is in today's session, first of all, understand the requirement. So we are going to create one catalog item, and our requirement is whenever a user is going to submit the catalog, so there is one approver and one catalog task. First of all, the catalog task will be created and then approver. Okay, so if the approver is going to reject the request, then it will again move to the previous step, means create it will create again the task. Okay, and once the task is going to complete, so then again it will create one request. Okay, again it will going to reject, then it will move to the previous step, like rollback. Okay, but so if we want to restrict, like these loop will going to be end after 3 times or 4 times or whatever times you can do those things as well. Okay, so in today's video we are going to see how we can restrict the loop to a certain count. Okay, so first of all, let me create one catalog with a simple and having only two variables. Okay, so this is demo test. Okay, let me just create these things. Okay, I'm just going to add only one field which will require for our approver. Okay, so let me just add only one thing, that is request for add the oh, then okay. So I have created one variable here and one catalog. So now I'm going to create workflow for it. Okay, create one flow name to until. Okay, so we have now trigger condition will be service catalog. Okay, then gain action, we want to fetch all the variables from the catalog. So get catalog variables. Okay, then record will be requested item, and here it was demo test. Okay, only one variable was there, so I have added. After this, I'm just going to create one way. Now our logic I will let you know, like see, logic is here simple. That is, we are going to create one flow variable that is integer type. So how we can create the flow variable? Just click type. I mean, we can create our flow variables from here. Option is flow variables. Then add the plus icon and then put the name as per your requirement, or you can put as per your description. Then the type, it should be integer because we are going to increment it by 1 each time in a loop. Okay, so now the variables is available here. So I am going to set, first of all, the value for the variable. So here is set flow variable. Choose the variable for which you want to set the value. So I've selected. Now I'm going to set the value for this count is 0 initially. Okay, then I'm going to add do until the following. Okay, then under the do until following, what we have to do, one is to create a catalog task. So I'm going to add create catalog task, and another is the request, ask for approval. Okay, so I've added the catalog task. Once it is going to be completed, so one request will be raised, ask for approval. Okay, to the same RITM and approve or reject. Okay, then okay, now I'm going to select the value from the catalog, that is request for. Okay, so once create catalog task will be completed, then a request will be raised. If it is going to reject, then again it will move to the previous step, that is create catalog task, and then again to the next step, right? So this loop will be continue until this condition matches. Okay, so I'm going to match condition is ask for approval is approved. Okay, if approved, then it will come out from this loop, or we can restrict up to a certain times. Okay, so I'm adding the flow. Okay, no, flow count, that is 3 to, I mean, whatever your requirement, it can be 50, it can be 5, it can be 10, so as per your requirement. But we didn't done the increment things here. Okay, whenever like it currently it is, well, its value is 0, once it will create a catalog task, ask for approval, so I'm going to increment by 1. Okay, so set the value, flow variable value. Okay, then add the count. Okay, now how we can going to increment? So we need the script here. Okay, so very small script we can add, like how we can add. Okay, so what is the variable name? From the flow we know, I mean, we can fetch the flow variable by using ft data dot, then here auto populate flow var, it is flow variable, then your variable's name, that is count. Count is going to increment by 1. So what is the value, current value of this is here and then plus 1. So I have incremented here. Now it will return the same variable value. Okay, so all set here. We'll have we have now the incremented flow variable. Each time it will going to increment. Okay, now in last we can do after once the loop is going to end, then I just want to update the RITM. Okay, close complete. Okay, so let me select the field and state will be close complete. Okay, now I have created the flow. Let me save this form and activate it to use in the catalog form. So it has been activated now. What was the flow name? Do until the following. Okay, so do until. Okay, so I have selected the correct flow. I'm receiving this form and now we will test it. So try it, order now. Okay, so this is the RITM. One catalog task has been created. So I'm going to close it so that it will move. It will move for the next step, and that is one approver request will be raised here. I'm refreshing it. Now I'm for testing I'm just reject it. Okay, so once it has been rejected, so it will move back step, and one catalog task has been created again. So I have given the it should be either approved, or the loop will be goes only for 3 steps. So let me do 3 times reject, then what will happen? Let's see. So let's just reject this. 2 times we have rejected. Now just close this, close complete. So now see, this OR condition is going to be match. So now RITM has been closed complete. So this is how we are going to use do until the following in flow as a rollback. I hope you guys like the session and have learned something new. That's all for today's session. We will meet in a new session with new requirement. Bye. Thank you. Thank you, guys.